Glenbrook South. That's Austin Turbin out there in left field. Gavin Sharp in center. Mike Wertheimer in right. And the infield third to first, Chris Harang at third. Mark Mazzoni at short. Brett Sortal at second. And Zach Martin at first. And the battery of Danny Larkin pitching and Brad Shapiro catching. Taking on the Glenbrook South Titans. Glenbrook is a team that can surprise you. At times they play very well. And we're all set to get underway. First pitch of the ball game, a little pop-up foul out of play.
Right there,
Charlie Clark, the leadoff batter for the Titans. We're here at Duke Childs Field for this one. So we got a strike. 0-2. So Clark leads it off. Outside a ball. 1-2 to Charlie Clark Jr. Inside, and the count evens up at deuces. Now the delivery, strike three, and there is one away. One down. Goes to bunt. Picked up by Harang, over to first in time. And Steve Luft is out. And here's Steve Sawich. Sawich, a pretty good player. He plays on the American Legion in Northbrook. Ground ball picked up by Mazzoni. The long throw in time at a 1-2-3 inning. And top half of the first for the Glenbrook South Titans. No runs on no hits, no errors, one strikeout, and nobody left on base. Here's Mark Mazzoni to lead off the bottom half of the first.
Here we go, kid.
Foul ball back and out of play. Windshield whacker off Willow Roadway. Strike one to Mazzoni. He's been struggling a little bit at the plate. Another foul ball and another windshield whacker. Now playoffs about 2 weeks away. Ground ball, high bounder, shortstop has it. The long throw in time. 6-3 on the putout. Wanted to mention, and we'll mention it several times during our broadcast the next couple of weeks. On May 31st at New Trier, it's the basketball alumni game. And the reason they're doing it on the 31st is to make sure everybody can get in. So I know Todd Townsend and Matt Waddick and some of the other guys. There's a strike. Planning to come in. A couple of them will be graduated from college that'll be in. There's a ground ball up the middle. Base hit single for Gavin Sharp. And here's Austin Turbin. Austin, probably the best clutch hitter that the Trevians seem to have this year. He's come up with some pretty key hits. There's a strike, including that home run that was the sole scoring in the game against Lockport last week. Throw over to first, runner back. On deck, Chris Harang. He's starting to hit a little bit. Had 2 homers in a game we did not broadcast yesterday in real time. There's a strike. To Austin Turbot. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And there's 2 down. Here's Chris Harang. As we said, Chris starting to swing the long ball a little bit. Has had a couple of doubles, a couple of key hits. 2 home runs in that game against Lake Forest yesterday. Strike on the outside corner, strike 1. Again, want to remind you, we don't have our character generator, so we can't put the score up on the screen or anything. That's a ball inside, and the count was up at 1-1. Chris Harang. Harang batting. Mike Wertheimer on deck. New Trier and Glenbrook South. Conference game. First meeting of the year between these 2 teams. There goes the runner. There's a strike. There's the throw. Not in time. Stolen base for Gavin Sharp. Now the pitch. High pop-up. Foul and windshield whacker. They parked the buses here real funny. This is also Special Needs Day. We have a number of social service, New Trier social service people. Brought out some special needs fans out to watch baseball. There's a pitch high ball to Harang. Ball 4, and Harang draws the walk. Here's Mike Wertheimer.
Go, Wert.
So Mike Wertheimer bats. There's a strike on the inside corner. Strike 1. And a ball inside. 1-1 to Wertheimer. Swinging a ground ball. Foul outside of third. The delivery. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Throws to second on the force out. And the inning over. And the top half and the bottom half of the first inning, no runs on 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 left. We'll be back with more in a moment. Come back, second inning. Deschamps, the batter, takes a strike. So Deschamps leading it off for the Titans, takes strike 2. Second inning. Titans no runs, no hits. There's a line shot right to Mazzoni over to first. 6-3 on the putout, and there's 1 away. Trevians no runs, 1 hit. That's the ball. Chris Batty. And a strike. 1-1. Ground ball, slow roller. Picked up by Harang. Over to first. 5-3 on the putout, and there's 2 away. And And here's Brian Olson. Takes a ball. So far, Larkin's mowed him down in order. Swinging a ground ball. Foul outside of third, where Coach Lindley is standing. Swinging a miss. Strike two. Looked bad on that one. Boy, he was way behind on that one. And a ball outside. Swinging a ground ball. Knocked down the long throw, not in time, and a single by Olson. And we have a courtesy runner, Mullenix. Strike. Throw to second, not in time. Stolen base.
Get the batter.
Matt Drew, the batter, pitches low ball. High pop-up, foul, and out of play. Windshield whacker. 1-2. Strike three. In the inning, no runs on a hit. Man left. Quickly moving along to the bottom half of the second inning. And we done doing it, got no score. Zach Martin leads off here in the bottom half of the inning. First pitch to Zach, outside a ball. And that's outside and away a ball. 2-0 to Zach Martin. And 3-0. Now the pitch in there for a strike, taken all away, and the count 3-1 to Zach Martin. Rob Russell on deck. Little squibber, got ahead of that one, squibbed it off foul, and the count goes full at 3-2. And another foul ball out of play. There's a high fly ball, right fielder. Over, has it for the out. And there's Rob Russell. Well, I can't believe how the playoffs are working this year. The pitch inside a ball. The new Trier Regional here at Duke Childs Field. Besides New Trier, there is not another suburban team, strike, going to play in the regional. Everybody else is city. Sullivan, Mather, and I don't remember who the other one was. A little squibber to the first baseman for out number 2. And here's Brad Shapiro. So Brad Shapiro bats. There's a strike. There's a strike. High pop-up, foul, and a windshield whacker out of play.
Hey, Chef, let's go, kid. Go, Chef. Here you go, kid.
Foul ball. Down the left field line. Second inning. Got ahead of it. Squibbed it foul.
There you go, Chef, upstairs. Ready?
There's a base hit to right for Shapiro. Second hit of the ball game for the Trevians. And here is Sortal. We got a courtesy runner in Mike Logan.
Come on, Sarge.
So Brett Sortal bats with the runner on, 2 out. Ground ball. Slow roller picked up. The throw in time, and the inning over. 5-3 on the putout in the second for the Trevians. No runs on 1 hit, 1 left. At the end of 2, we've got no score, and we'll be back with more. The third inning of this one. Mike DiLorenzo leading it off for the Titans of Glenbrook South. Takes a strike, strike 1. Bottom of the third, or top of the third rather. Bottom of the third. Be the top of the order due up for the Trevians. Strike 2 to DiLorenzo. Third inning. That's a ball. 1-2 to DiLorenzo. And the count evens up at deuces. DiLorenzo takes a pitch outside, and the count goes full. Full count. Top of the third inning. Snappy ball game today. Squibber foul. And the count holds full. There's a ground ball. Picked up by Mazzoni. Nice pickup throw. In time, got him. 6-3. And here's Mompoint, Chris Mompoint, center fielder. He pops one high in the air, out of play. Windshield whacker. Mompoint, the 9th man in the batting order for the Titans. Slow roller. That's going to be a tough one. Picked up the throw, not in time, threw it away, and actually hit the first base coach over there. Score that as a hit. There's Mazzoni, who made that nice play on the pickup, and slow roller that they just not in time. First hit, second hit of the ball game for the Titans, and here's Clark. Go to first, runner back. Charlie Clark. Got around that a little early. Fouled it off. There's a strike. Didn't like the call on that one. Knee-high strike. Danny Larkin has struck out 2. They got the runner picked off. There's the throw, threw it away. And a stolen base from Mompoint. Ground ball. Sortal has it. Low throw, picked up nicely by Zach Martin. And there's 2 down on the play. Mom Point trots on over to the third. And here's Luft. Steve Luft, the batter. And that pitch is high for a ball. 2 out, runner at third. Throw over there. Runner back.
Yeah, pop him up, Danny.
Throw over there.
Attaboy, Chris.
Again, and the runner. Back in time. Strike.
Yeah, I think so. I can't see it though.
Ground ball. Sortal up with it. Throwing. 4-3 on the putout, and the inning over. In the top half of the third for the Glenbrook South Titans, no runs on 1 hit, 1 left. And here's Mazzoni to lead it off. That's a ball, 55-footer, bounces away. Ball 1 to the shortstop, Mazzoni. There's a strike. And the count evens up in 1-1. Mazzoni, great fielding shortstop. Ground ball, slow roller. Shortstop has it, the throw. Alley-ooped it, and everybody's safe. You're scoring that as a hit. We'll take it. Here's Sharp. Deep in the hole. Difficult throw. There's a bunt foul. Strike 1. To Gavin Sharp. He singled, stole second. Left stranded in the first inning. Batting here in the bottom of the third. Beautiful sunshiny day. A little bit of a breeze blowing in today from right field. There's a ball. And the count evens up at 1-1. But certainly not a bad day for baseball.
Let's go, Sharpie.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Strike. And Mazzoni with the stolen base. As Sharp went to swing at it, and Coach Lindley out. They have a word with the umpire about being in the way.
Hey, get the job done here. Sharpie.
Sharp, good job of protecting the runner. There's nothing wrong with that play at all. I think he just wanted to complain. Foul ball. Strike. Nobody out. Runner in scoring position. No score. Bottom of the third. Trevians. There's a base hit to right. That's going to score a run. Here's Mazzoni coming home. RBI single for Gavin Sharp. Here's Austin Turbin.
There you go, man. All right, Turbo, here we go. Go, AT.
Austin Turbin, the batter.
Here we go, Turbo.
The delivery, there goes the runner. Slow ground ball. And on the contact play, 4-3 on the putout. But Sharp over to second. Here's Chris Harang. He walked and was out on a fielder's choice. There's a strike. The end of the first inning. Strike one to Harang. Sharp at second. One away, one run in. Trevians leading 1-0. Now the pitch. Swinging on a long fly ball. Look out. Back she goes. Back and out of here. A home run for Chris Harang. Up onto the softball net. A big old blast for Chris Harang. And a 2-run homer.
Way to go, Sugar!
Chris Harang gets all of that one and sends it about 360, 370. A big old blast about 15 feet beyond the fence in left field, and the Trevians with the lead now, 3-0 on the Harang blast, his third in 2 days. And the Trevians taking command again. Well, Chris Harang obviously likes these low pitches. It looks like this one was low. And, yeah, it was down knee-high. Got into it. Got the good extension of the arms on a pitch that was headed for the low outside part of the plate. And Harang pops it out of here. Here's Mike Wertheimer. And he sends a high fly ball. It's going to be shallow, though. Right fielder on the run, won't get to it. Drops in for the base hit. Had a little trouble with it in the sun. And here's Zach Martin. Zach flied out to right fielder his last time up. Trier with 3 runs. 1 out. That's a ball. Ball 1 to Zach Martin. Yeah, that's one of the things about New Trier, boy. They field well. Fundamentally sound. There's a line shot. And that drops in for the hit. Wertheimer will go to third on the single by Zach Martin. So that'll put runners at the corners for Rob Russell. Designated hitter today. That's a pitch high, ball 1. So runners at the corners. There's a strike. And the count evens up. 1-1. Aces on the count.
Let's go, Russ. Here we go, baby.
Line shot caught by the first baseman. Steps on the bag. Double play. And the inning over. But the Trevians come up with 3 runs on 5 hits. And middle of the Glenbrook South batting order due up here in the 4th inning. So it's Deschamps and Batty. Ball 2. New Trier Trevians leading it now. 3-0. Trevians 3 runs, 5 hits, 7 hits. Ground ball again. Nice pickup by Mazzoni over to first, and there's 1 away. Nice job by Mark Mazzoni. Boy, he's really gotten that move down pat. Great range for Mazzoni. Here's Deschamps. He takes a strike. Strike 1. Rounded out his first time up. Champs 6-3 on the ground now. Strike 2. Fourth inning. Danny Larkin with a 2-hitter, 2 strikeouts, no walks. That's a ball. 1-2 the count. There's a fly ball. That's going to be a gapper. Out to left center, and a little trouble handling it. Scored as a double anyway. So run around at second. Here's Batty. He grounded out. Harang DeMartin last time up. Strike 1. Beautiful sunshiny day. Playoffs not too far away. On our broadcast, really next week, isn't it? No, yeah, next week. Hard to believe. Ground ball, high bounder. Taken by Sortal. The long throw in time. 5-3 on the putout, or 4-3 rather on the putout. And the Champs over to third. And here's Olson. Brian Olson, just a sophomore. Takes a pitch high for a ball. They brought up a number of sophomores pitches low ball. 1, 2, 4 I count. Yep, 4. There's a high pop-up. Wertheimer waits, has it for the out. And in the inning, no runs on 1 hit, 1 left. Go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And Brad Shapiro will lead it off for the Trebs. Some of the crowd down the line. Down in the corner, out in the street. Brad Shapiro. First pitch on the way to him. Throwing away a ball. Wind is blowing cross field. There's a long fly ball on the run, and the center fielder will have it for the out. There's out number 1. Here's Brett Sortal. Brett grounded out third to first his last time up. Foul ball, windshield whacker. Boink. Now the delivery, blowing away a ball. And aces on the count. Mark Mazzoni on deck, 4th inning. There's a long fly ball, look out, there she goes. And giving up on that one out of here. Home run for Brett Sortal. Pops one out. Good solid line drive shot. Brett Sortal with his first home run of the year. Line drive shot to left field over the fence. Left fielder gave up with it early. He saw it was out of here. And the new Trier Trevians now have a 4-0 lead on the blast by Brett Sortal. A Metro Chicago Sports Network replay. Let's see where that pitch was. Looks like a full extension of the arms out over the middle of the plate. Yep. Bow high right down the middle of the plate, and boy, he got all of that one. And Brett Sortal with his first home run of the year. And Sortal into his home run trot. And And the Trevians now lead 4-0. On the second dinger of the ball game for the Trevs, Brett Sortal. And here's Mark Mazzoni. He singled, stole a base, and scored a run last time up. Batting here in the fourth inning, takes a strike, strike one. One out. Another run across. That's low ball. Next week, the big games. The Trevian, there's a base hit to right by Mazzoni. Our games tentatively scheduled on the network, not seen on all our stations. The Trevians take on Niles West and Stevenson, and Highland Park and Deerfield. Tentatively, our games scheduled next week. And again, some of our games, all our games are not seen on all our cable stations, so it kind of depends on where you are, when you'll see it, if you'll see it. Now the pitch on the way. There goes a runner. And a base hit to left. On the hit and run. Nice job by Sharp, taking it opposite field. And Mazzoni on at second. Sharp on at first. Here's Austin Turbin. Austin's gotten himself into a little bit of a funk here. 0 for 2 on the day. There's a pitch low ball. Against Glenbrook North, the last game that we did on our cable, there's a slow roller right back to the pitcher. Throw to third. They got him on the fielder's choice. Now here's Chris Harang. Last time up, he poked one out of here, up onto the batting cage for the softball, and Coach Lindley out to have a word. Here with his pitcher, make sure they're all on the same wavelength. So Harang, first pitch on the way. Inside a ball. Brian Olson on the mound, sophomore. Now the delivery. Swinging a long fly. Look out. Back she goes. Back, and he's hit another one. Another. That's 4 home runs in 2 days for Chris Harang. Boy, he popped that one out of here in a hurry. Well out of here. In fact, that one may have even cleared that softball batting cage and made it onto the softball field. A 1-0 count on Chris Harang, and again, knee high, belt a little below the belt. Out over the outside of the plate, Harang gets those big, powerful arms of his extended, and there she goes. Boy, he got all of that one, didn't he? And a home run for Chris Harang. A 3-run shot for Harang. 2 in a row for Harang, and 4 in the last 2 games. Wow. Found his batting stroke. 4 runs home in the inning, and the Trevians up now by the score of 7-0. 2 dingers and 3 in the ball game for the Trevs, and the Trevians well in command now again here in the 4th inning on 2 home runs, one by Sortal, a solo shot, and a 3-run blast by Chris Harang, his 2nd of the ball game. Give the Trevians command. So the Trevians. Here's Mike Wertheimer. Trevians leading at 7-0. Mike Wertheimer, the batter. Takes a strike, strike 1. Wertheimer has home run power. Has hit a couple this spring. Hit 2 in 1 inning on Saturday, including a grand salami. Pitch low and away ball. 1-1 to Wertheimer. Zach Martin on deck. 4 runs in the inning. 2-1 the count.
Let's go, Mike.
Wertheimer steps out.
Hey, let's go, Mike. Let's go, Mike.
Now back in, ready to go. The delivery by Olson, swinging a ground ball. Slow roller, right down the line, foul ball. Time for me to make another scorebook. I'm about to run out of space on it. I make my own scorebooks. I don't buy those things. Out of deliveries, ground ball. Third baseman has it. And throw on over in time. 5-3 on the putout. And that takes care of that. But 4 more runs across. And the Trevians leading at 7-0 on the long ball. And we'll be back with more. Some of the crowd here today. Hello, girls. Some of the Trevian faithful. Some of the True Blue Trevian crew here today. Danny Larkin on the mound. He has scattered 3 hits. We're in the 5th inning. Bottom third of the batting order due up. Here's Matt Drew to lead it off. Takes a ball. Drew struck out his last time up. One of the sophomores they have on this team. Foul ball. Windshield whacker. So Chris Harang, 2 dingers today. And that makes 5 on the season. Foul ball. Another windshield whacker. That's 2. Now Larkin steps off the rubber. Drew steps out of the box.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Drew. And another windshield whacker.
Get him up, get him quick. Let's go, Dan.
Uh-oh. Got a volleyball from, not a volleyball, a soccer ball, I think. From across the fence there. The pitch is low ball. And it counts deuces. Just a gorgeous afternoon for baseball. That's low ball. Now the delivery. Ball 4. And the first walk issued by Larkin today to Matt Drew. Here's Mike DiLorenzo. Drew with the leadoff, the pitch. There's a strike, strike 1. DiLorenzo is senior with the Titans of Glenbrook South. Used to teach out that way 20 years ago. Ground ball, slow roller, picked up by Mazzoni over to first. And got him on the double play. Boy, it sure looked to me like Zach Martin was off the bag when he caught that. Thank you. That's the ball outside. Mount Point. So 2 out, nobody got. That's low ball.
Let's go 7.
5th inning. Danny Larkin working faster now. Pitches low ball. I don't like to see pitchers change their timing. I suppose it's good in some ways. It keeps the other team off balance, but that's a ball. And Monpoint with the walk. Here's Clark. Charlie Clark. Yeah, Charlie Clark. Pitch is low, ball, and away. To Clark. 2 out. Runner on at first. There goes the runner. They got him. He's out, attempting to steal. And in the inning, no runs on no hits. 2 walks, but nobody left. Zach Martin to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning here. Martin, Russell, and Shapiro do up. 7-0 Trevians. We won't have a Sortal game today. Pitches low ball. Not unless they do it now. Trevians have gotten rather good at those 5-inning affairs. There's a pitch low ball, bounces in. Nice job by Cromitis. Cromitis, another one of the Titans that plays on the American Legion team. There's a strike. Northbrook American Legion team. Zach Martin bats. That's a ball and skips away from Cromitis. Martin, Russell, and Shapiro do up. Ball 4, and Zach Martin's drawn a walk. Never like to see that to start off an inning. If you're the team in the field, here's Rob Russell. Grounded into a double, well, lined into a double play his last time up. Fouled one off. And a windshield whacker. Boing. That one may have cleared Willow Road into the Forest Preserve over there.
Yo, Russ.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball. Up the middle. Base hit single. On the way to third is Zach Martin with the single by Russell, and the Trevians have runners at the corners with nobody out. And here's Brad Shapiro. Brad, I understand, headed for Indiana University. New pitcher on the mound for the Titans. Pitches low ball. Got away. And Russell will go to second.
Oh, it's fine. Let's go, Kent. Go, 3 spot here. Go, job, go.
Pitches low ball. Brett Sortal on deck. Sortal sent a dinger out of here to start off that 4-run surge by the Trevians last inning.
Let's go, baby.
That's a ball, gets away. Not far enough for anybody to advance now. 2 men in scoring position with nobody out. Ball 4. And we have a pitching change coming on. And Matt Drews coming on to pitch. And while we have this opportunity, let's take a break for station identification. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network on Comcast and New Trier Lyceum. Here for the Glenbrook South Titans, you're watching New Trier Trevians basketball. Basketball? Baseball on Metro Chicago Sports Network. Yeah. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Brett Sortal. Solo home run. Has a chance now for a grand slam.
Oh, sir, let's go, Kent.
The pitch on the way. Swing and a high fly ball. Well, maybe he did it. No, he won't. Center fielder has it for the out. That'll turn out to be a sacrifice fly, though. And Zach Martin home. Nice job by Sortal getting it into the outfield. And the sacrifice fly. Dusty Napoleon batting for Zoni. Low ball. 2-0 to Napoleon. Swing and a fly ball. Left fielder waiting for it. He has it for the out. And the runners will not advance. There's Gavin Sharp. Gavin's 3 for 3 on the day. 3 singles. 2 runs scored. Stolen base. A pretty good afternoon for Gavin. Batting here in the... There's a base hit. Another single. 4 for 4 for Gavin Sharp. And a run home as Russell comes home. And it's 9-0. Logan over to third. So runners at the corners for Austin Turbin. That's a ball. Austin safe on the fielder's choice last time up. Came home on the second home run of the afternoon by Chris Harang. There's a strike. And a ball. Fifth inning. There's a strike. Trevians 9 runs. 13 hits. And a ball. Danny Larkin has allowed just 3 hits, scattered over the 5 innings. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. There goes the runner, slow ground ball. Second baseman has it. On over to first, and that ends that. But the Trevians come up with 2 more runs and lead it 9-0 at the end of 5. We'll be back with more. Strike 1 to Clark, who gets a new at bat because Mom Point was thrown out trying to steal. Strike 2, 0-2 to Clark, Charlie Clark. Fouls one off, a windshield whacker. Boom. 6th inning.
All right.
Strike 3. Third strikeout for Danny Larkin. Second time he's gotten Clark. Here's Luft. Luft, the batter. Foul ball. Strike 1. And a ball to Luft. Steve Luft, junior outfielder. He's got a base hit.
Come on, we're good. Good took. Good boy.
The 4th hit of the ball game for the Titans, and here's Sawich. Steve Sawich, pretty good hockey player too. Takes a strike. He'll make it a ball, I think. Ball 1. And a strike. And the count at aces. The Sawich, number 3 batter in the lineup for the Glenbrook South Titans. Now the pitch on the way by Larkin. That's low in the dirt, a ball.
Go, Brett.
2-1.
Come on, Lark. No.
Big games next week. All three of our games, big ones. Then on to the playoffs. There's a high fly ball. Going back. And caught by Profita. And he is hurt. A sensational catch by John Profita, but I think he pulled something when he slid on the track out there. Well, on our replay, let's see if we can catch this. We'll put it in slow motion. Great over-the-shoulder catch by Profita, and then he lost. Yeah, see, he lost his footing there, and kind of got that right knee bent back a little bit on him. Well, maybe a little bit of a pull on a hyperextension. So they'll go out to have a little word with him, but looks like it isn't too serious. Kind of talking about it. They said, let's not risk it. And Austin Turbin going to come back into the ball game. Great catch. Well, Turbin wanted to play. And he'll get a chance to keep on playing here. But a great catch. 2 out. There goes the runner. They got him caught. And he's out. And again, even though there was a couple of base runners, this time a single base runner, he is out. In the inning, 1 run. No runs on 1 hit. Nobody left. And Chris Harang will lead it off. Chris has walked in the first inning and then popped 2 homers. Batting now for the 3rd time. 4th time in the ball game. Hines on deck to bat for Wertheimer. That's a ball 1. Hot shot, base hit, single. Boy, when Chris connects, he really connects. And we got Sherman.
Good luck, Chris. There you go, Sugar.
Matt Sherman coming in to pinch run for Wertheimer. I mean for Harang, and he will undoubtedly play 3rd. Here's Jimmy Hines. Hines ground ball. 3rd base out. Over. Double play.
Come on, Miles.
5-4-3 and out. And there's Miles Klaus batting for Zach Martin. Nine nothing, Trevians. Maybe Miles can do it again, hit a home run and finish this one off. Pitches low ball. He did that the other day. And I wish I could remember which game it was.
Jamie, where do you live? Down by Irving, kind of north of Wrigleyville.
Well, it's been a while. Here we go against Waukegan. Little squibber foul. Oh, and the Dogs will be barking tonight on Miles. Off the foot. Miles, a big boy, 6'4". They list him at. He might even be a little bit taller than that.
driving the ball now, kid. Come on now.
And McClouse has drawn the walk. Here's Russell. And John Mandel in the pinch run, and we will probably play first for the seventh inning. So Russell bats. A ball. Rob Russell. A weak little grounder to the first baseman. A double play line shot to the first baseman, and a single his last time up. Scored a run.
Sortal said he needed a little extra something, so I made him a joke.
Swing and a miss, strike. Throw over to first. And they got Manda, and that'll take care of that. So in the inning, no runs on one hit. Trevians lead at 9-0 as we go to the seventh. And we'll be back with more. Hogan moves in to play right field. Champs Sherman now at third, Hickey at second, and Mandel at first as we move to the seventh inning. And the full moon is out, sort of. Oh! The Champs doubled his last time up. Takes a pitch high, a ball. Strike on the inside corner. And the count evens up at aces. 1-1. Nice day for baseball. And time call. There's a strike. We'll make it ball, 2-1. That's a ball, 3-1. And a strike. And the count goes full. To Champs, Betty, and Olson scheduled to bat here. Ball 4. Third walk issued today.
Let's go, Dad!
Here's batting.
Oh, no, I know.
With the runner on. There's a strike. Strike one. Strike two. The new Trier Trevians, ranked number 1 in the area. The Chicago area, not just the North Shore. Strike 3. Throw to first, but won't matter. Got back in time. That's the 4th strikeout of the ball game for Larkin. Here's Olson. Strike 1. Foul ball, back to the screen. Low ball. Trevians trying to finish off another shutout. That pitch is low ball. Pitcher Matt Drew on deck. Now pitcher on in relief, Alon in relief. Stopping it. him heading towards right field.
The first pitch, he popped.
And that is strike 3. And the coach Lindley having a little discussion on it. Olson down on a strikeout. And now the coach has been kicked out of the ball game, Coach Lindley.
Yes, I am unbelievable, and you're out of the game. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
And we have Coach Jack Adams now over at third. And here's Matt Drew. Doing a ground ball, little comebacker to Larkin, and over to first, and the ball game is all over. We'll be back in just a moment to wrap this one up. The one for the Trevians, 9 runs on 14 hits, no errors, 2 stolen bases. They were walked 4 times, only 1 strikeout that back in the first inning, and the Trevians left 6 on base. For the Glenbrook South Titans, no runs on 4 hits, no errors, 1 stolen base, 3 walks by Danny Larkin, 5 strikeouts for Larkin, and the Titans left 4 on base. So the Trevians, with another victory, move their record to 24-2 and continue their winning ways, making themselves even the more dangerous as they get more confidence. Mark Braun, hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. Stick around for more baseball action coming up on the network. And for all of us, we say as always,